Hi, everyone, and welcome to part 7 in our series, Healthy Living with Plexus. This video is all about breakfast, why breakfast is so important, and some tips to make the most of breakfast and to make it become literally the most important meal of the day, even if you're not a breakfast person. So I want to explain to you a little bit first about why you have to eat breakfast. I know a lot of people say, Erin, this is my struggle. I'm not a breakfast eater, and so I'll end up running through a drive-through or grabbing a donut. And these are all things that will really, really trip you up in your weight loss and in your journey to be as healthy as possible. You have to think about your metabolism and why breakfast is important. If you skip breakfast and you don't put anything in your body until lunchtime, you're completely shutting down your metabolism for the day. You're telling your body then will say when you finally do eat, oh my goodness, I don't know when she's going to feed me again. I'm just going to store it all up because I may not get anything else for a long time. So then your body doesn't efficiently burn the fuel that you're putting into it. So you have to eat breakfast. If you're not a breakfast person or you're in a hurry, I can tell you some good options that are quick and easy. The thing you really want to avoid is a high carb breakfast. Why? Because remember what carbs do from the other videos to our blood sugar. The carbs are going to make your blood sugar do a dramatic spike and rise and then a dramatic crash. This is going to result in you being hungrier faster before lunch. It will leave you feeling lethargic after lunch. And if you eat more carbs at lunch, it's going to really compound the problem. So you want your breakfast to be very low in carbs. I personally make it a point never to eat I don't really eat a lot of empty carbs anyway, but I usually don't even, for myself personally, do any kind of carbs at all until at least 10 or 11 a.m. So normally for me, I'll have a good high protein, low carb breakfast. Then about mid-morning, I'll have a piece of fruit or something like that to hold me over until lunch. So some things to avoid in the morning: cereal, any type of cereal, oatmeal, honey, toast, bagels, English muffin, potatoes, any kind of fast food. All of that is pure carbs. And what happens in your body? Remember, every 4 grams of carbs that you eat convert in your body to a teaspoon of sugar. So you could eat that English muffin, piece of toast, bowl of oatmeal, any of those things, or you might as well just eat a bowl of sugar because you're doing the same thing metabolically. Okay? Now, good options for breakfast: eggs. You know, there was a lot of hype years and years ago, which has luckily been debunked, about eggs and cholesterol, and people were buying Egglands and all these only egg whites. No, not needed. The egg is one of the most perfect foods out there. It's the right amount of calories. It's got some good fats in it. Eat an egg for breakfast, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. We have our egg muffin recipe on Ben's blog that people love. Make you some egg muffins, make a dozen, throw them in the refrigerator, and pop a couple in the microwave, and you can run out the door with them. You can do something like turkey bacon, eggs and turkey bacon, make an omelet with some cheese and vegetables and a protein, anything you want. Just stay away from the high carb foods. Now you can I have one girl who said, you know, can I do a boiled egg and a banana? Absolutely, go for it. That banana is good carbs. So just make sure you're not overdoing breakfast and make sure you're keeping it high protein, high fiber, and low carb. You can't go wrong when you do it that way. Now, for those of you in a hurry, you're already a Plexus ambassador. This is a great breakfast, 96 calories. Mix it with some skim milk, some almond milk. I'll tell you what's really good is to take plain Greek yogurt, mix this in with the plain Greek yogurt. For my Plexus clients who struggle a little bit with heartburn, we have them mix their Slim into the plain Greek yogurt as well. So, and then drink a big glass of water afterwards to get that water intake. But this is great. You can do it with anything. It's really healthy, full of vitamins, and it's got, I forgot the protein. I always forget how many. 15. I wanted to say 11. 15 grams of protein, 100 calories, you're good to go. If you want even more convenience, these are great too. The Atkins ready-to-go shakes. One of these is 160 calories, 15 grams of protein, and only 3 grams of carbs. When you mix your Plexus 96 shake, this one is 1 gram of carbs. I mean, hello, you can't beat that, right? So those are 2 good options for a protein drink. You have to be really cautious with protein bars. Most of the protein bars on the market are just glorified candy bars. Yeah, they're high in protein, but guess what? They're also super high in sugar and empty carbohydrates. The Special K, the Fiber One, all those bars, if it's on the breakfast aisle, I can pretty much guarantee you it's not going to be considered a good healthy alternative. Some good ones. The best one on the market is Quest Nutrition. I love these guys. They've sponsored my radio show, our anti-obesity tour. They are amazing. These are like just the most perfect food in the world. They're so good. They have one of these is 170 calories, 20 grams of protein, 1 gram of carbs. Hello, 1 gram of carbs. Can't beat it. They come in a zillion different flavors. They're really good. They're a little dense. Some people have texture issues and aren't crazy about that, but I think they're awesome. Another good option would be the Atkins bars. These are great. These are very low in net carbs. They don't have sugar, maybe sometimes 1 gram. They're fantastic. These are great for a quick meal on the go. So just remember, the worst thing you can do, even if you take a packet of this Plexus 96 and mix it in a cup of coffee and have you like a protein coffee, you have to do something to get that metabolism going. You really want to do that within an hour or 2 after you wake up. It just sets the tone for the day. Putting a little something in your body in the morning is going to keep you full longer as long as it's not carbs. Don't eat grits. Don't eat cream of wheat. Don't eat oatmeal. I don't care if they're steel cut, raw, or maple sugar. Don't eat that stuff. Don't eat breakfast cereal. Don't eat, I don't care if it's Cheerios, Special K. No. All of that is just sugar. It's all you're doing is eating sugar. Eat a breakfast, a good little breakfast that's low in carbs, high in protein and fiber. Try it for 3 or 4 days and tell me that along with doing your triplex combo and whatever other support products you're using, tell me if you don't see a difference throughout the day in your level of fullness and hunger when you get the carbs out of your breakfast and when you eat breakfast in general. So any other questions? The link to our Facebook page where you can message me is at the bottom of this video and in the description. Stay tuned for part 8.